This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Friday, the 10th of July. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather hot, hazy, and humid. Must be July in Alabama. Check it out, an upper ridge, high pressure aloft across the deep south. That thing is just going to sit there for a while. Typically sits there most of the summer, as we all know. Big upper trough in the western states, the jet stream dynamics well to the north of here. Starting off the day mostly in the 70s, the cool spot, Fort Payne at 66, but Birmingham at 77. We'll expect mid-90s in most spots today. And with dew points up in the 70s, the heat will be rather oppressive. Flash flood watches north of the state, parts of southern Missouri and Illinois. Severe weather possibilities north of the state, from the Great Plains over into parts of Kentucky, Virginia, and North Carolina. And again, the guys at SPC have a pretty good chunk of Alabama in a marginal severe weather risk tomorrow. That doesn't mean it's going to rain in a lot of places. It just means where storms do pop up, they could be pretty strong. And as always in summer, the two biggest issues, lightning and the potential for isolated wet microbursts. And on day 3, which is Sunday, a severe weather risk for parts of the Corn Belt up north. Overall rain for the next 5 days. The big numbers well to the north of here. Amounts in our state should be under 1/2 inch for most everybody. Same story for the Atlantic tropical basin. Things quiet as a mouse with dry air in place. It's an El Nino year. And that also means the western Pacific is typically active. And, ooh, look at that thing. Typhoon Chan-Ham. It'll be coming up on the China coast. Should be weakening as it moves up toward the coast. But still, that thing could produce winds of maybe up to 100 miles an hour. Hey, model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. Got that old ridge in place here, big trough in the west. For us, just like yesterday, hot, steamy, humid. We'll see some storms this afternoon. Understand the chance of storms later today is very high, but they will be very widely spaced. Therefore, the chance of any one spot getting rain is low. And we'll expect mid-90s. Here's the high-res HRRR. Valid today at 4 o'clock. And understand the radar's not going to look exactly like that, but it could be close to that. Storms will be totally random, matter of luck. Same thing tomorrow as the weekend begins. Highs up in the middle 90s, and the same thing on Sunday. Hot, hazy, humid, a few spots catching an afternoon storm. Go to Monday of next week. The heat bubble shifts a little west of here, the higher heights over Texas, but the trough is a little east of here, so I don't know if the weather changes much. That looks pretty dry. We'll still expect mid-90s on Monday. Isolated storms, and that's going to be the story basically all week. The idea of that upper low is off the table. There's Tuesday and Wednesday. Low to mid-90s, lows in the 70s. Thursday, and a week from today. Ridge still in place. And the weather just not changing much for the next 7 days. Temperatures coming off the ensembles, going out 15 days. Looks like July, doesn't it? Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s. Climatologically speaking, the hottest part of the summer here is at the end of July and the first part of August. Temperatures a little above average. These are the anomalies July 17th through July 29th. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday, and God bless.